Okay. Well, we should be live. And people should be able to hear us, see us, all that fun stuff. We're back with another BX Dungeons and Dragons stream, playing through Castle Amber. And our guests and players and characters tonight, let's just go through. Bill, who are you playing tonight? What level are they?
I am playing Radnor the Large. I am a 7th level magic user, and I am very large.
Yes, you are. Jeff.
Hello, I'm playing Darby of Stonehill. He's a 7th level dwarf and quite away from the 8th level, so I want to explore more rooms.
And Jameis's head is intruding into the bottom of your screen. I don't want to fix that right now, so hopefully that will not be too distracting. Jameis.
I'm playing Galen Rainhorn, a 6th level Cleary Elf Priest. Or am I? Or am I someone else entirely?
Are you indeed? Richard?
Hi there. I am the beautiful, beautiful Fig Jam, a 7th level magic user.
And certainly not the least of us, Dion.
Hi, I'm playing a C, the level 7 thief. Yeah. Yep. That's
what we're going with. Just going to
Yeah.
come right out and say thief. Not,
Yeah.
Acquisition, redistributor, nothing like that. No, just thief.
Oh, no.
So
I'll rob
right
you
off,
blind.
we know you're going to be distrusted, and you're going to stab everybody in the back. So you weren't here last time, but we did end on kind of a cliffhanger as we find out that Galen has been possessed by the soul of Catherine Amber, who was basically spell-locked in the throne in the banquet hall for untold number of years, being driven slightly insane, but now seems to be inhabiting Galen and wearing him like a glove.
Someone's undead. The heck was that thing? Spanish undead may have disrupted that spell.
Mm-hmm. So let's pick it up there. So the other thing that happened in this room, Dion, just to catch you up on speed, this is a ballroom that you're in right now. There was a jester who looked very ape-like, but not in fact an ape, just a man with some disfigurements in very colorful jester's uniform, which is now dead on the floor. He was holding 3 white apes that were the polymorphed Amber scion. So like there were 3 of the Amber family that this very misshapen jester had polymorphed and had enslaved. Why, we don't know. Other than he just seemed to really have a hate on for certain members of the Amber family. And everything was fine until Galen walked into the room as he was just inviting people to come in and to entertain them. Fig Jam did a nice little soft shoe number, which was very highly entertaining to the disfigured jester. But when Galen stepped in, he kind of pointed his finger at him accusingly and let the white apes attack primarily Galen, but some of the group got in the way, so, ended up just being a general melee. But everything's dead now, but everybody's looking kind of questioningly at Galen.
Ooh, we had tied up.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, let's just pick it up there. Oh, yeah, the other thing was you found some items in the room. On the jester's body was, what was it?
Poop bag and bread bag.
Yes.
Bag and a bread bag.
Yep. A bag that made enough food to feed 4 people a couple of times a day. A bag of unending nourishment, and a couple of potions.
And then the bag of devouring.
How many is a couple? 2?
Yes, 2 potions.
And Can
Yes,
I have one?
the bag of devouring was being used to keep their excrement.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor bag. Can I have one of those 2 potions? Because I'm squishy, or...
Well, you don't know what the potions are at this point.
Oh, they're not... Oh. I don't want them anymore. I take that back.
Tough luck, you're having them both. Here, carry them.
Yeah. Drink. Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah, because that is...
Oh,
go ahead.
I was saying last time we also found a big clue to how to get out of here.
Mhm.
If you look at the handout 22, Dion, you'll see there's some items we need to get together. We need to find the door of silver keys, and you have a silver key, so it might be related, but it's probably not.
I do have a silver key.
You do?
Yeah. Search first for the gate of the silver keys. The Enchanted Sword, the Viper Circled Mirror, the Ring of Abon, and the Potion of Time Travel. Well, I'm gonna just guess one of these potions is time traveling. So we got a potion and we got a key. And we got an enchanted sword that turns invisible. Never mind, we got that somewhere else. That's gonna count in my book. Someone got a mirror? Can I draw a snake on it?
We're
How
crossing
do we
the streams.
identify potions? All magical effects are
Pinky
Oh, the
test.
sword was
Yeah.
Tuesday, wasn't
Either
it? Damn it.
identify, spell, take it to an alchemist, or, and I can't remember which I was just looking it up, which version of D&D it was, but there's one version of D&D where you can simply sip the spell, and a magic user capable of producing it, or just an intelligence check in this case, can tell what the potion is.
I'm feeling sure we've done that before.
Yeah.
So
The sip is only dangerous if the potion is a poison, and even then, the sip isn't enough to get a full dose of the poison.
Imagine just taking a sip of drow poison and just falling over.
It's fine mead, the finest. Okay, so yeah, Galen's tied up. Someone is speaking through him, but still very much in Galen's voice.
who's in control?
She is. You have no idea she's there.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Who are you? What have you done? With
Well, it's Galen.
it's not, is it?
Well, looks like Galen.
Yeah, this.
Sounds like Galen.
I was gonna say
Are
you were
you?
casting magic spells, but
He has been ensorcered.
Here, let's ask him a question that only the real Galen would know.
Who'd you say was in charge, Bert?
Catherine is in charge right now. Although you can, since this is a stressful situation, you can make me a D100 roll.
Time me at once.
It's not a high or low. It's just a D100 roll.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. Untie me at once.
Okay.
Does it sound like Galen?
Sounds like Galen. A little more imperious than Galen usually is.
All right, Galen. If that's who you are, if you're the real Galen, only you will know this question. Who amongst us was cursed the last time we were in a dungeon?
So the being
No,
has
I-
no access to Galen's memories.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why Galen can't remember either.
Yep.
That's not going to tell you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, it's not Galen! Kill him. Do we kill
Oh,
him?
well,
No, we're not
well,
killing
maybe.
him. Okay, we're not killing him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did
if
you
we kill
replace
him, we kill
Galen?
Galen, don't we?
Is
I don't know.
Galen still in there? I kind of like lean in close, like looking in his eyes, like, hello?
That's bad.
Galen, are you there?
Knock on the side of the head. Tap, tap,
Who
tap.
are
Ow!
you?
Stop that.
Oh,
So, who are you?
I am Princess Catherine of Amber, and I demand that you release me at once.
Wait, why are you in my friend?
I'll have to be somewhere.
Well, go back where you were before you were in my friend.
No, I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, Is my friend gonna be okay?
Possibly.
If we find someone else that you can possess, can we have our friend back?
Let's just get out of here first. That's the
All
right
right.
thing to do.
All right. Are you useful in a fight?
I have abilities. I
Like,
possess kin far beyond the mere knowledge of mortal man.
all right, cool. But like, if shit gets real, you can blow stuff up.
Yeah, for real.
No, the magic users will know what she has, what class she falls under. But yeah.
I mean, far more useful to us than your magical abilities or combat things is your knowledge of the castle and everything else that's going on. I mean, you've lived here for I don't know how many years, so you can give us a
Don't
detailed
like
layout
to
of
talk
the
about
entire
it.
place.
Don't like
And
to talk about it.
so what?
Okay.
We don't like to have
We do-
people possess our friends, so
Yeah.
you know
And
we
we're
all got to give
stuck
something up.
here. Yeah, and we're stuck here. And if you know anything to help us get through here faster,
I think there was a banquet. There's a banquet hall around here somewhere. Definitely.
yeah, the
I
food
remember
was
that.
delicious. I would not recommend the mushroom.
So some points for you, Galen, is that
I'm pretty sure Catherine would not remember the castle as it is now. Only what it
Catherine
was
has
then.
been trapped there for hundreds of years, and
Yeah.
everything has changed. Like that garden in the middle didn't exist when she was here.
Yeah, I suppose she probably would volunteer some information, but it would just be it's equivalent to what the guy in the library knew,
Yeah.
pretty much in terms of you'd work that out quickly. Of I know sod all about what the layout of this place is at the moment in any useful capacity.
Yep. Do make me that D100 roll.
Okay. 26.
Okay. Yep, it's still her in control.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you going to release me or not?
Probably not.
Should
No.
release me.
No, yeah.
I mean, are you gonna stick with us and help us get through here, and then we in
What do
turn will
I
help
must be rid
you?
of this place.
All right.
I've been
So
trapped here for so long. I
you
must be rid.
you don't want to be trapped here.
No, I don't want to be trapped here. Do you want to be
So,
trapped here? Why
I
would you
mean-
want to be trapped here?
I don't know. It's pretty nice. I get to sleep and no time passes. It's not horrible. But you know that's
Well,
not the
you,
point.
You stay
right
here,
now.
then I'll leave.
You can't leave, can you?
No, that's it. I want to leave.
Well then, what's the point? Wait. Oh, I don't know. Look, I was going to ask you about the jester. All right, you've distracted me from the question. Do you know anything about this jester? Why does he hate you? Are we likely to encounter other people who hate you? Do you hate you? Should I hate you?
So the jester was King Stephen's jester, who he liked just fine. But a lot of the younger Amberites made fun of him, just made his life a living hell, and he took it out when he was able to on several of the younger Ambers. Now the king thought it was hilarious and let him do it.
Who's this king that you mentioned?
Assuming
why are
her
you a princess?
father, if she's a princess.
Yeah,
right?
but we have not come across any sort of royal family related things. We
You
were just
have?
told this was the Amber family, right?
In the
Not that they
throne
were-
room, we saw those. There was that couple on the. As characters, you would have seen that couple
I
on the
suppose
throne
so,
room.
Yeah.
Oh,
which
with this
were-
mace, and I pulled out the bejeweled mace.
Oh yeah, you recognize that.
Hey, that belonged to my family. Give that.
Do you want to use that?
I looked at. Oh, he seems to have. I seem to have a mace already on this.
All right, I'll keep this then.
Seems to-
I mean, I'll
I'm just
trade
like-
you.
I'm just throwing this out there. Do we want to arm the person that possessed our friend?
I mean, are you a good princess or a bad princess? Don't lie.
If she's a
I
bad
can
princess,
tell.
she's not going to tell us.
I can
the
tell a
princess that wants
liar.
out of this castle.
Are you gonna backstab us?
Are you going to get me out of this castle?
Eventually.
Then our interests are aligned.
All right, works for me. Let's untie her.
Well, I've got a couple of questions before this
Uh,
ends. Like,
I
Okay.
have some too.
Okay.
you first.
Yeah, do you know Silair, the Enchanted Sword?
And what do I know about those weapons?
Actually,
They're items.
you know of all of the things that are named there. They were all items that the heads of the family carried. Stephen Amber carried some of those, whose crypt you're supposed to find, according to those who would be free thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but they were
They're all
all
back
present.
in Avignon.
Yeah, exactly. They
Yeah,
were
they're
all
all back in
present
Avignon.
when you were held in the throne. So you have no idea exactly why they would be scattered. Yeah, back in your homeland.
The last I saw them, they were all in our grip, and then
But you would know
Steers
exactly
off
what
for a
they
while.
look like. Yeah, I mean, you have very much an idea of what they all look like.
that moment she sort of remembered back to the throne, sort of staring off in the distance.
We think that we'll need those items to get out. Okay.
So we gotta go into a crypt.
That's what the thing says.
Um,
That we need to find the gate before we can go to find Prince Stephen's tomb.
Princess, I'm sorry to bombard you with so many questions, but one more thing.
Right.
If you can't turn undead, can you give Galen temporary control so he can do a turn undead thingy? Because if we run into skeletons, he was our, like, he saved our tush. You know what? He saved our butts because he was like a cleric or holy or something. I don't know religion that well, but he was that go-to. Can you do that, or can you just let him do that if we run into that?
Tell you what, Jameis, she's getting tired of being questioned, so she just goes away. So Galen comes back, tied to a chair with all your
Hey,
friends
guys, what are
surrounding
you
you.
Are you
Hey,
someone
go.
else now?
What are you talking about?
Are you Galen?
Yes.
Prove it. Who was cursed
you-
last dungeon we were in?
Are you a C?
I think I'm a C.
What number am I thinking of right now?
69.
Because Galen would know.
Okay, so Galen's back. Let's untie
I don't
him.
know. I mean, there's only really one way to test that, and that's to go and find some undead and see if we can turn them.
Yeah, alright, let's go to a crypt. I go and I cut the rope. Or untie it if I can untie it. I don't want to cut a rope if I can avoid it.
Right, there was that temple to the north we were warned about, if that's what you're talking about.
No, we're talking about. Do you not remember anything? What's the last thing you remember?
I was coming to the... Who's the dead guy? It was the jester, wasn't it? You were dancing for him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Oh,
turned
yeah.
out to be a real dick.
He attacked you because you're possessed. Did you know you're possessed?
Oh, that's funny.
You have royalty inside you.
Oh, yes, I have an elf, I thought.
No, I mean, like, there's a
Superior.
princess inside you right now. Yeah, congratulations. It's a girl.
Okay.
Okay, but I have a question about the handout that we have here because it's everything is talking about Prince Stephen's too. But but the princess was talking about the king. So is that a misprint on the handout? Or...
Nope. So what's going on is the banquet that got interrupted was the coronation of the new king.
So it was the coronation of Prince Stephen
Yeah.
becoming King Stephen.
Yeah, I mean, as best as you can tell from what she was saying, you don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
But
And-
he was.
And you
How is she a
suspect she may not be an
princess?
entirely reliable narrator.
That's true. She can't be a princess then if he was never king. If we're looking for Prince Stephen's tomb.
No, there was a king, and he was passing it on to the next guy. He was retiring.
That's usually done via death.
Don't have to.
True.
I mean, look at the Pope. He just decided I can't be bothered being Pope anymore. Fuck it, you be Pope.
Abdication of the throne.
There you go.
No.
This
Yeah, there's
jester.
let alone senility and that sort of thing. Oh, he's not putting on full. We're just going to replace him now.
This jester, did it have like a little jester stick?
Yes.
I want it.
Okay. You get the little jester's staff.
Yes. Is it a weapon?
You could use it as a club.
Yes. Okay. It's a club is a D4?
D6.
Oh.
I think.
Oh.
Wow, that
Oh,
is
it's
a
like-
dangerous.
Yeah, it's like a
jester
mace.
stick.
Yeah, it's like a mace. So D6.
Well,
You and maces.
Basically, it's a wooden haft with a big brass top. So yeah, it'd act like a mace.
just I keep it. I always wanted one of these.
I should have those little jingle bells come on with the hat, you know, with the little one. That should be that should be.
It's got
Kinda
like
like-
you turn it, and it's got the face of comedy and tragedy, and you know,
It's
it's one of those.
And the other one.
Yeah.
Guys, did you know before
Drama.
I went into the Thieves Guild, I almost went into clown school? They didn't accept
No.
people with criminal records, though, so I just kept
They
doing the-
expected you to develop the criminal record as your career progressed. They didn't want any, you know,
Yeah.
they didn't want pros to come in.
Yeah, they said I was overqualified for the position. I don't know. Anyways, in another life, I would have been a bard, but I'm not.
All right, yeah. So what do you want to do? It seems
Well,
like
so what are we
Catherine is
doing?
receded. Galen has no idea that any of that's going on.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to be quite hurt too.
Yeah.
I look down and there are gouges in my body.
What's the sucking chest wound that suddenly developed?
Okay.
Oh, this is-
Here, Brett, you are possessed. Whether you believe it or not, you are possessed. So I have come up with this foolproof way of knowing whether or not you are possessed. All right? If I say the code word Marco, you respond with Polo. All right? And she will not know this.
That's a
The
brilliant
code phrase that we
idea.
have.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Have to say, when I say Marco and step on your foot.
All right, yeah. So what do you guys want to do? Yes, Galen seems to be a little bit injured.
Give him a potion.
I don't know. I might just take a little bit of a rest first.
Might not be a bad idea.
We're in peaceful surroundings.
Yeah, there are a number of doors to explore.
Okay, I'm just going to go. I want to go sit somewhere for a moment or two. For what you guys see as a big blink of an eye. Yes, let's abuse this mechanic while we can. That's much better. I feel like that now.
So,
Yeah. So what do you want to do? There's a number of doors that you haven't been open, and then there's also this mystery room that's in the middle that you couldn't get through.
If there's no other, there. What are these to the north? Are they windows?
Yes, although they just look out onto a black void of space.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. One of these rooms contains cats. I remember that because I found that out before. I
Yes.
don't remember which room,
Cats.
but I know one of these rooms contains cats. Okay, you can go first. Then.
Are they friendly?
They're cats. Well, they sound like cats.
The cats, they're evil bastards. They're cats.
Have you not met cats?
yeah, there was that room that we wanted to
I mean, this
go.
is the next obvious story.
Yeah.
What was?
But we
What's
were,
that other room? Yeah.
Yeah, the one past 41.
So 41
Oh.
is where the
Yeah.
giant that wanted you to behead him is, and then he's
Yeah.
guarding that door, so you have no idea what's beyond it. You suspect that maybe there's a back way into the room.
Yeah, and Our thief was not present to search.
Yes, that is
Wow.
true.
I can go, yeah. You want me to?
The other thing we do is
something?
just continue the.
Yeah. So
searching
all
of
you
the
guys
other
are
keys
in this
over
big
there.
room here at the top, this ballroom, and that's kind of shown here. This hallway, this carpeted with all the doors on the side, is as far as you look, but those doors are unopened except for this one, which you've already gone through.
Yeah.
That's the library.
So let's
All
look
right.
at that door.
Okay, so you want to go just to the next door?
Yeah.
All right, good enough. So my voice is starting to get a little stodgy, so pardon. I'm going to carry on though. Still sick. Weeks of this and still sick. It's wonderful. This is a bedroom. There's a single bed, typical furniture that you've seen in the other rooms. There doesn't appear to be any color choice, in particular, like the rooms that you saw at the bottom, the white room, the etc. down there. This one just seems to be a normal bedroom. Other than the bedroom furniture, which is a canopied bed, a little dresser, and a footstool in front of a mirror, there's nothing else in this room. Or no one else either.
Right.
Is your room, Galen?
No, I'm sleeping in the garden usually.
Okay.
Right, just checking.
Isn't this your place? You should have reminded
Galen and Darby, both of you guys roll me d6s.
us. Ooh,
The one.
Darby spots whatever it is.
No,
Always
it's
a prize,
yeah,
always.
Darby. There's nothing that catches your attention in this room as far as interesting engineering, interesting stonemanship. Nothing looks to be like a hidden or concealed door. Just that's your ability. You can just pass by something and you have a chance of noticing. So occasionally I'll just have you roll and there's nothing there. I just to keep you on your toes.
Because
Paranoia check. Right.
Okay. So let's go to that other door.
Sure, go back out into the hall. No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just. Is there any indication of who this room belongs to, or anything?
Considering the stool and the vanity mirror, it's likely a woman's room, but there's really nothing identifiable. There's no hairbrush. There's no personal items. The bed is well made, and as are most of the rooms in this, even regardless of how old this castle is, there's not there's no dust anywhere. It's still very clean, very orderly.
This mirror
Mm-hmm.
is what's it look like?
You want to sit down in front of it?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh well, you haven't slept well in a while, and your bags under your eyes are telling you that age is catching up with you, and it's a crippling thought, really. Other than that, you're what's your charisma?
16.
Oh, you're a handsome person, regardless.
I
Just
know.
maybe dirty. You're a dirty person.
A little dirty, yeah. Didn't I shit myself earlier? I
You
did.
did.
Dyspeptic bowels.
You did.
That was
Yeah.
over a month ago now.
It was.
Yeah.
If you have not washed since we went in a river as
Yes.
well, didn't we? So
I'm clean.
you're
Okay.
still.
I got my yearly bath. It's Middle Ages. We're good.
Nothing special though.
Nothing around the edges in the mirror, like a snake or a viper or anything.
If you want to search it, roll me a d6.
Oh, okay. Just D6. I don't have like a thief search, do I? No. Okay.
Yeah.
1.
It's a well-made mirror. It's a real silver. It's basically a silver plate with glass on the front. It's really well made. Probably worth quite a bit, but there's nothing hidden about it. The mirror itself hangs on the wall. There's just a little bit of a wood frame around it. The stool that's pulled in front of it is very simple but well made. You run your hands around it. You look behind it because it's just free hanging. Nothing special.
Yeah. All right. Well, doesn't look like the viper mirror thingy. Put it back. I just meh. That hairbrush. What's it made of?
No, I said there wasn't a hairbrush or
There
any other
wasn't.
or any
Oh.
other identifying.
Okay. All right.
Carry on.
Yeah.
All right, who goes into the room first? The next room. Are you leading with your thief?
Yeah.
Although
go.
Darby's
Right, only if he's
chasing
checking
you.
for traps.
Yeah, I'll go.
Darby, you're going to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you open the door. This room is completely paneled in wood, floors and ceilings. It's very, waxed and very homely. The floor is covered with a very plush piled carpet. There's a card table with several wooden chairs scattered around the room. Sitting behind the table in the middle of the room is a matronly woman dressed like a gypsy. Very colorful clothing. Definitely not of your period. Not something you're familiar with. Although, actually, very familiar with the whole Ravenloft ordeal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
Yep.
what are they called?
The Vistani.
The
The
Vistani.
Vistani.
So as you're coming in, she smiles at your Darby and she spreads out, just kind of spreads 10 cards out in front of her, face down. And she says, "Welcome! Come in! The cards!" And she taps the spread cards in front of you. "The cards know all. Come and see. Make yourselves comfortable. Who wishes to choose?"
Oh, nice. We could learn where's the gate.
We're talking about you by name there, I see.
What? Me? Oh,
Come and see.
Come and see.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I sit down.
Okay. Yes, and she points at the spread in front of her. There are 10 cards.
I'm gonna take the fourth from the left.
Fourth from the left, you pull a card. Lamotte, or the Fool. A young man dressed in the brightly colored clothing of a court jester pauses momentarily on the edge of a cliff. The man is smiling. He's not bothering to watch where he's going. Okay, so give me a
I
second
see
here.
that and I go, oh, we already killed him. Can I pick another one?
Actually, you are struck with a feeble mind spell.
Oh no.
Yeah, this
Will
is
we
not a good
even
spell.
notice the difference?
You may not.
Oh.
You may not. All right, give me a second.
Is there a saving throw?
Okay, give me a second. Magic. User spells. Feeble mind. This is a nasty one. 5th level spell. Okay. It's permanent. Save versus spell at a -4 penalty.
Ooh.
Ow.
So I just put a 4 in there, or do I put -4?
Just
What?
roll it and we'll just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's definitely going to be a failure. Are you,
You know
going
what?
to re-roll?
I'm
or-
gonna use 4 for an auto
Oh,
success.
Okay, that's good. That's good. The cost of the spell is permanent, and it
Mm-hmm.
makes a person become an imbecile, unable to think clearly or cast spells.
Oh,
Which
I'd be
again, since
fine.
you don't cast spells, we might have not noticed the difference at all. You
Yeah,
just be
but-
making bad life choices like you aren't already. So yeah, it's and you take the card up, and she shoos you away with the card. You keep the card as a reminder of your fate.
Okay. Fool card.
Yeah, the Fool.
Okay.
Or Lamotte. Would anyone else like to see their future, their fortune, be held before them?
I mean,
There are now
Oh,
9
shit.
cards on the table.
what did you just learn there? Let's see.
Do I get the feeling that there was a magical attack against me
Nope.
because of the save? No.
Nope.
No
No.
feeling whatsoever. Okay.
Although the card is, it's a pasteboard card. It's well painted. It's looks valuable in its own right.
Okay, I'll sit at the table.
You want to sit at the table? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
She points at the remaining 9 cards.
Okay, I'll take the second from the right.
Okay. Le Roi de Baton, the King of Wands. An elderly bearded man sits on a throne. The man wears a crown and holds a scepter. Oh my goodness. Okay. So as you draw the card with one hand, right or left hand?
Right.
Right. Something appears in your left hand. This is going to be fun. All right. Hold on. All right. Magic items. I need equipment. wand. Okay. Roll me a D100. Oh, wow.
7.
Okay. A wand appears in your other hand.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, the interesting thing about some wands in BX is that certain wands can be used by anyone. So you will come to understand that this is a wand of trap detection. Any trap within 20 feet of you, it will give you a sensation while you're holding it and give you the location of the trap.
Nice. 20 feet.
20 feet.
Is that always active or you have to spend a charge?
He just has to be holding it. That's all. Just holding it.
Oh, cool. That's pretty powerful.
I don't know where's the gate. Okay. Now, I'll leave
You
the
hear up
pillow.
in a bun and stick it through it.
Yes. Stretch my
Apparently,
back.
the roll
Weave it into
20.
your bed.
Yeah, I'm refreshing the screen. Hopefully
Okay.
that'll fix things.
Okay.
All right, yeah, so you came out of this. Again, you're holding the card in the one hand. It's a fine card. Very nice paper, pasteboarded, very intricately painted by hand. And now you have a wand in your other hand, and, you keep the card.
What's the deal? Why did he get a card, but he got a card and a wand? I don't understand.
I
It's
do not understand the fates.
prize?
I only help.
Flip over the cards and then give them away? Do you magically make these cards? Where do they come from?
No, these
How
cards
do
are
you
from the
make a profit
fates.
off of this?
There's no profit to be had if I asked you for gold, you monkey. She seems very
No,
offended.
that was the other place. I'm not a monkey.
I am just imbued by by the fates to show the future of 10 people that are wandering these cursed halls. You seem to be lacking a few. Maybe it's another party yet to come.
I don't know. I wonder if Galen counts as 2 people.
Maybe. Are you familiar with the Viscani?
She also looks at you a little distastefully. Those cousins?
Cousins. Okay, so there is a resemblance. Okay.
They choose to serve a much darker master.
Do they? A darker master?
Well, the fates are neutral in their disposition, and they serve that devil Strahd.
Well, didn't we kill him?
Oh, you've killed him. Well, perhaps I'll start writing letters again.
We did kill him, right?
Yeah.
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 I made
okay.
him shit
As far as,
himself.
meh, you don't know for sure, but
I'm pretty sure we killed him. I mean, the curse seemed to lift and the fog was mostly gone. And yeah, we were there. I was there.
it might have just been a whole tourism thing. They make you think you killed the big bad. Therefore, it's good to hype the thing and brings more
Yeah,
people
it's
in.
like when you show up at the airport in Hawaii and they're like, you're the millionth customer. And then they take you and they make you buy everything the entire way through. Yeah.
You must
Yeah.
save the realm from the Dark Lord and spend all the cash you can at our concessionary
Yeah.
stands.
I mean, they gave us more money than we came in with, so it
There
didn't
is
really
that.
work.
There
But
is
yeah,
Does anybody else want to sit and flip a card?
I mean,
Sure, why not?
yeah, you go first.
All right,
I'll do
Bill.
it.
8 cards remaining.
I'll pick the one to the far left.
One on the farthest left, you say. Okay. La Lune, the moon. A man sits near a tree with a dog at his feet. He plays a lute and sings a song for a woman standing on a nearby balcony. There's a giant crayfish slowly crawling up to the balcony towards the woman. High overhead, a crescent moon shines. When you pulled this card, it was chosen upside down. Oh boy.
Oh no, it's in the reverse.
Yes. So yeah. So the moon of the card, Radnar, just attracts your attention. It's almost like the moon is shining, giving off light, and you're just drawn into it, drawn into it. You hear a howl in the back of your mind that just keeps on going. All right. So you must attack your friends for one turn, as you have temporarily gone insane. You will attack one party member at random, fighting with weapons or spells. So who do you turn to attack?
Fireball.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a d6.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I guess I'm gonna roll a d4.
Attack
Yeah,
the old
D4
woman.
should be
She's a
fine.
party member.
Okay, so I'm attacking Dion with Radnor's Dyspeptic Bowel.
Again? This
Saw
is
that
just
coming.
like last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Dion, roll a d6.
I don't want to know what you were doing on Tuesday.
And don't you ever.
All right.
Four.
Yeah, you're not surprised as Radnar suddenly drops the card. You can see the moon on the card is shining bright, as are his eyes, as he turns to you and starts waving his fingers. So you do both have to initiate. Add your dex bonus or penalty to this. We're going to go one round before anyone else can act.
Okay, 2.
I got a 4.
Okay, so Dion, what do you do?
I see him doing like the whole like Hogwasampa thing, or is he not
Yep,
doing
no,
it
you know,
yet?
he's starting like he's
Full on,
he's
yeah.
lifting his hands and he's starting to do the little twiddle.
How
And
far
you
is
know
the
what
door?
dyspeptic bowels feels like.
Yeah. How far is the door?
How far is the door? If you want to take your action to run out the door so that you're not in line of sight, you can do that.
You know what? No. I have had a funny feeling about this old woman since we got here, and I didn't get anything good. So I see that he's doing dyspeptic bowels.
Well, you see
I
he's
know
casting a
this is-
spell. You don't know
yeah,
what he's
at
casting.
me
Yeah.
with like a crazed look in his eye. He has like crazy eyes going,
Yep,
right? Like
he sure does.
yeah. I don't like any of this, and I'm blaming the old woman in my mind in character. So I resign to my fate. I drop trow and I aim
Oh my god!
directly at the old woman
Wow.
across the table. And I just willingly fail
All right,
and
so
lose my
so
memory of the fourth
I see
grade.
jumps
in the
up onto the
process.
table, drops his trousers, mooning the woman who looks very flabbergasted as Radnar finishes his spell, and then it's just chocolate syrup from there.
Wow, dude.
Okay.
That
I
was
just,
awesome.
as this goes on, this is what you get for playing with the fates, woman.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
this what you wanted?
She looks incredibly shocked as she's covered with poo before she just
I
vanishes.
walk out backwards. And
Vanishes.
don't look back.
Vanishes.
Yeah.
I killed her.
Yeah. Now the card tables and the cards are just splattered with poo. You are. How many turns is he? How long is he
Just
just
one,
bent
isn't it?
over?
Was no
Okay,
D4.
it's 1d4 rounds.
All right.
Wow.
So then don't worry about it. Since he is incapacitated for at least the. Actually, no. Do roll it. So 2 rounds. Or did you roll it?
Nope, I'm
Yep.
rolling it
Yeah.
now.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, I rolled 2. Okay.
Okay, we can go with
Yeah,
that.
2. Okay.
2 solid rounds of me just unloading on this woman.
All right. So Radnar, your madness is complete as you have caused your foe a great deal of pain.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
thought it was one turn.
yeah, it goes on for a turn, but I mean, his opponent is for the most part. I mean,
But isn't it roll
yeah.
every round? To do? Well,
Yeah.
look, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking
You
about.
you can push the attack if you want, but your enemy is doubled over.
No, I'm
Voiding
I'm
at
just
both
sitting
ends.
back, like very happy.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up at him like, why did you do this to me? Oh.
Yeah. Both ends just. Ugh. It's a month worth of food coming out of you. Right. Okay. So the madness dissipates after you have your fill of watching your foe struggling in his own feces, for the next 10 minutes. So the cards are still on the table. They're an awful mess. The woman has disappeared.
Did
I'm
she
gonna-
poof away in a smoke, or did she get up and leave?
And she
or-
just poofed. Like, she got covered.
Okay.
She had this look of surprise on her face, and then she just vanished.
I'm gonna clean off the cards using one of the furs that I have. I will discard the fur. I'm gonna say that's all of my furs that I have now. I used the furs for something else earlier, so,
So
I'm
once
out of
again,
furs
you're
now.
naked.
And I take those cards. No, I pulled my pants down. I dropped trow. I knew what was coming. I was prepared. So
His
I
pants are actually clean.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
dejected and defeated.
Right.
I slowly rebuckle my belt and just like clean off the cards, and I take all of them. I'm like, these are all mine. I don't even look at them. I just put them underneath the fool card, and I look over at Darby, and I'm like, can I have the complete set? I'm like asking for the rest of them so I can complete the set. We could sell this, I bet.
Yeah, sure. Take it. Yeah.
And I don't know about Radnar yet. I don't know if he's still just gloating over my
I'm
suffering.
I'm gloating. As long as I'm under the spell of like
You're not. though.
whatever the
It's
oh,
over.
no, I'm not.
Yep.
You can continue to gloat. We're not stopping you. I just say it's not because of the spell.
Yeah. So after the woman has left, the cards are no longer magical. So, I mean, they're still, quite nice.
Can I have your card, Radnar?
Shh, go ahead.
Alright, I have the completed set of tarot cards. I will sell that later.
10 cards is not a complete set of tarot cards.
It's not, but
Yeah. So the
Set
cards
of tarot
were
cards, only slightly used.
only slightly pooed on. So the cards were the Moon, the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Fool, the Page of Coins, Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, Death, the Knight of Swords, and the Juggler.
do I have to have those all labeled, or can I just put 10 tarot cards
Yeah.
set?
No, you just put
Okay.
down 10 tarot
I
cards.
just wanted to make sure if that was going to be important.
And they were
And the writers of the
50-50.
module didn't see that one coming.
Half the cards were good, half the cards were possibly bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take that, module writers.
Yeah.
I had a good one.
Yeah, Bert, now you know what to look out for when you're editing a video.
Yeah,
What happens
so
if
I
they
gotta
get
ask
a
myself,
specific
what
shot?
happens if a PC decides to take a dump on somebody? I gotta remember that for every module
That's-
now.
I mean, honestly, though, Bert, it's not the first time it's happened. You should have
Yeah,
prepared
this
for
is
that.
unfortunately very true. This is unfortunately very true. Okay, all right. So she's gone. The room stinks so bad.
I've decided this is not my
Well,
castle anymore.
Or at least not that particular room.
All right, let's back out slowly and move on to the next
Sure.
room, wherever it is.
Galen and Darby, roll me a d6.
Oh,
Get the right window up. D6. Meh.
3.
All right. So So you're gonna go down to the hall. Do you want the door on the side?
That one, I think, is the next one. Yeah, 44.
44. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
That could be the cat door.
I was going to say, I forgot. I remember why you were talking about cats now. Because
Yeah.
you heard some, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what door they were, so it's going to surprise me.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is another bedroom, although larger. The bed is larger, and there are 8 humanoids who have the heads of large cats.
What are they doing?
They're just kind of lounging around like
Looking
cats do on the bed.
themselves. Bonjour. Don't worry, we're just looking around. Unless they say something, I'm just going to
Yeah, how do they
wave and
react
close the
to
door on
us?
them because
That is a
We
good
don't need
question.
to-
Let's find out. Okay, indifferently, they look at you. Some of them were in the midst of cleaning themselves. Some of them are just kind of lounging out on the bed.
sort of
They all
lean
look up
that
at you.
high.
Their ears prick up like they're listening for a sound, and they don't seem to hear what they were looking for, so they just continue what they were doing.
Yeah, I think we just close the door and let them go on their way because we know some of the rooms are occupied. again, some of the room's occupied, so
Mhm.
unless they want to say something, I'm quite happy to let them be, unless one of us wants to go and attack them. Anyone?
I open the door
Yeah.
again. If we're not there. I say, woof.
They all hiss at you.
Oh, okay. Ah.
I was thinking you're going to throw a little ball in and we'll get a laser light or something.
I don't know dancing lights, I'm afraid. So.
You know
Well,
what?
you
I
can take a
take
light and get a very fine fluff.
I take the steel from the flint and steel and I catch a reflection of light and I
Leave the
make a
cats
little.
alone. Come down to room 45.
Well, they actually follow the light and they kind of bat at it. They're acting more like cats than humans, even though it's only their heads that seem to be feline.
Oh, the rest of their body is.
Human.
Human.
So it's just like a little naked person with a cat. Oh God! I'm like, I realized this
Eight
after
of
a
them.
moment.
8 of them.
Yeah, I'm still like in a fugue state from like shitting out my memory of my childhood, and like it just dawns on me these are all naked people after a bit. I'd like to think that SC is like covered in them and like petting them and stuff, and then just like it dawns on him, and he's just like.
This is a little creepy.
He looks down and one is like presenting their butthole like cats do, and it's like, and he just leaves.
Each have one.
There was a chest in there next to the bed. Well, if you went in to interact with the feline people.
Oh, there's a chest. You said.
Yeah.
Is it trapped?
You want to investigate the chest?
Yeah.
Right. As you do that, all 8 of the figures kind of give you warning hisses, and they kind of surround you.
I stop and I look at them and I'm like, okay, this is theirs. And
Just because it seems to be kind of that kind of night, just because one of them marks its territory by peeing all over you.
It's fine. I kind of. Are we all? Is everybody else out of the room?
Yeah, you're the only one who said you went in. So.
How big is the room?
Well, let's see. They're 10-foot squares, so 40 by 30.
I walk in, out, and I go, "Hey, Radnar," and I like close the door behind me so none of the cats follow me. And I wiggle my finger, Radnar, come here. Psst, psst.
What's up?
Can you drop a fireball in here? Because there's a treasure chest, but they're all defending it.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, I've dealt with too much shit today, and I feel like you owe me one for making me shit myself twice
kinda
now
do,
in 1 month, twice.
Okay, so open the door. I'll drop a fireball in, then close the door real quick.
Yeah, here, I'll open the door and close it. You just focus on casting. Here, you just aim it like they're all gathered in one spot right now. So I
Okay.
like creak it open slightly.
All right. Well, they're not surprised, so you are going to have to roll initiative.
Okay, who's rolling?
It's just
I'm gonna-
per side, since there's more than one of you engaged in this. So you can roll it, Bill, but you don't have to add your negative modifier.
So I am standing between the
Sure.
door and Radnar.
Okay.
Like, so.
A 3? Okay. They rolled a 4, so they will rush the door. Actually, you
Okay.
know what? No, I'm going to make a roll here. They may not understand what the spell casting is. They're not very smart.
I mean, I think we've proved that we're very smart today.
Okay, opening the door and seeing you again, they do kind of hiss because you were interested in their chest, but they have no idea what the strange fat man moving his fingers around is, unfortunately for them. Okay,
roll an attack.
Radnar, cast your spell, roll the damage.
I like to think I keep them
Indeed,
distracted
yeah.
with a pss, 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 pss.
Kill the poor cat creatures.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
Okay, 20 points of damage. They get a save, and they get to save for half. Is that it?
Yep.
Two save for half, and actually they will save, because they do have more than 10 hit points. So you kill 6 of them outright.
Nice.
The other two are
Can I-
very pissed off now.
Can I arrow them? Is it still our turn?
Yeah, it's still your turn. Go ahead.
All right, so I get one attack around, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Now keep in mind, this is the first time you have aggressed against one of the rooms.
It is, isn't it?
No. Or
Uh,
We're not
maybe. I don't
counting
know.
the
That depends
boss
on
anyway.
the jester.
All right. So I'm going to roll a d8 for an arrow. It's a 4, so nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And boop. This is going to be at short range, so it's a +1 to hit.
I mean, what we did to that
Okay.
fortune teller was
That hit,
so good.
and 5 more points after taking the 10 from the fireball kills it, leaving one
Okay.
of them left.
All right.
All right. So new round. Let's have a C roll for your side. There's one of them left.
2.
6.
Yeah,
Go
went to
first. All right. So it is. Okay. It is going to. Thinking. It jumps out of the window here into the void. The window has been shattered from the fireball blast. It just runs out the window.
All right, cool. Chest is mine. I'm going to go check it for traps.
Oh.
All right. Roll me. Check for traps.
Was it a wooden chest?
I don't know.
It was, in fact, a wooden chest.
Oops.
Okay. And it is unlocked.
Is it
So
now
you just pull
A
it.
charred wooden chest?
Yeah.
It is,
I
in
just
fact, a
op-
charred wooden chest. Yes.
I'm going to open it, and I just feel like it's not trapped. So I'm just, whoop. They
Okay.
must have been the guards.
There's a bunch of melted gold.
Okay.
There's a wand that has survived the fireball, stating that it's probably magical. And a cloak also unsinged at the bottom of the trunk.
Okay. So I toss the wand over the Radnar. I'm like, here, this is yours for this. Thank you for your service. And then I'll take the cloak.
Okay.
And the gold, you said did it solidify yet?
It's still soft. You can kind of mold it into a shape if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna like keep gloves on, like leather gloves I assume I have, and I'm just gonna like mold it all into one big like wad of gold.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just like try it, like, I don't know, wait for it to cool down enough and put it away.
A 7,000 gold piece statue of a turd is what it sounds like to me.
7,000 gold turd. Someone put that in the
Note it
inventory for
down.
me.
Turd of gold.
Alright, I'm like, hey guys, I think I found some magical stuff. I gave Radnar the wand, but I found a really cool cloak. I'm gonna put the cloak on. I'm not
Gonna
even...
put it on?
Seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know what happens.
All right, it is a cloak of displacement.
That's a nice magic item.
Is it?
You no longer feel you have a part in this party. You are displaced.
All right, so what it is, it's going to give you... so it bends light, which makes you appear to be 5 feet away from where you truly are. So it's basically giving you it makes your armor class. It gives you a bonus +2 to your armor class, but it also gives you a +2 saving throw against petrifications, rods, spells, stabs, and wands.
Okay, so +2 to petrification,
Rods,
wands,
spells, stabs, and wands.
stabs, wands.
Which don't exist as categories in this.
Mm-hmm. And then it improves your armor class by 2.
Nice. All right. So that's a 3 now.
Awfully weird when you're sitting down to eat and sort of you're over here. And you're
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna mess with people at the bar so much. I'm just gonna like stand at the bar, be like, barkeep, slide it down, and just have a miss and the glass go through my hand.
It's alcohol abuse.
All right, let's see. Turn to stone or paralysis is an 11, but it's only petrification is the 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then spell, magic, staff.
Notifications is it's
Yeah,
the
one
third.
stage one.
The rod is a rod of fireball with 6 charges.
Nice.
That's a bad thing to give us.
That's yours. I gave it to you for helping me.
Oh, thank you.
Unless, can I use a wand?
Yes, this one could be used.
Do you want a Cloak of Displacement to help your AC?
Yeah.
Because
You
I
don't
feel
have
like
an AC.
3 of us being able to cast Fireball instead of 2.
I dig it, man. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you the Cloak of Displacement. It's a +2 AC. Here, I'll just do this, and I'll paste it to the chat or something. Here.
Oh, man.
I like it.
That's for you. And then I get a Wand of Fireball with 6 charges.
Yep.
Okay. What level does it
those-
cast it at?
It cast it at minimum for the... So what is Fireball? 3rd or 4th level spell?
Third level.
Third.
Third. So it's cast as a 3rd level.
Okay.
Those poor kitty cats.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
least
well,
they
as
got
much
this-
cooked meat as you want. If you want some cooked meat.
It's human. Or it's human-like.
Just
It
tastes,
was.
it just
Yeah.
tastes like Alpo.
Long pig.
Yeah, there's that. All right.
Well,
Well then.
that was the cat room, I guess.
I like what we got out of it. All right, well, let's continue.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
45 is a large foyer, so it's got places to to muck your boots, to hang your cloaks, etc. There's a double
Hey,
door.
guys. Fourth room! Fourth room!
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Still like an hour to go.
Right.
Oh.
Yes. Right. So as you come in, there are small humanoids in this room, about 3 feet tall. There's 6 of them. They all have pasty gray-green skin, large saucer-shaped eyes, pointed ears, and they're just kind of hanging around, like climbing on the walls. They're kind of, they're hanging from the chandeliers in the ceiling, and they just make gibbering noises at you as you come in. Who's coming through the door first?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh no, I suspect the rest of us. You were over there with the cat people. The
Oh
other-
yeah,
the
okay.
vast
We're not
over
moving
here,
as a
so-
group. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
that's
follow.
fine.
I refuse to have anything to do with that.
Jeff,
cat
you,
festival.
Darby comes forward.
Yeah.
Darby, you take a step into the room, and the sole of your boots just kind of falls off, making you trip and roll into the room. And as you do that, the figures kind of just point at you and start laughing and giggling.
Hey, stop doing that.
Yeah, they just continue to move around the ceiling, swinging from chandelier to chandelier, pointing and laughing at you.
Do
Do
they,
they
look
ever
like?
touch? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Do they look like goblins?
Kinda. They're
Smaller?
goblinoid, but smaller, sharper of feature. Kind of got Weasley-looking faces.
Okay. Like gremlins.
Do they ever touch the ground?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I am behind you, so yes, I'm walking into the room as well.
Okay. How are you dressed? You're in a robe.
I'm wearing just the coldest robe from the inner world place that we're
Okay.
in. That's it.
Who's standing behind Fig Jam?
Probably me because the other two
Okay.
were playing with the cat.
So as Fig Jam walks into the room, the rear hem of his cloak gets hung up on a nail, and as he's walking forward, his cloak starts to unravel. He doesn't really notice, it's up to his ankles, and he continues to walk forward. It unravels up to his knees.
Fig Jam.
The creatures up in the ceiling continue to point and laugh just hilariously at Darby and Fig Jam as they're entering into the room.
XYZ.
I
I don't have that expression on this universe.
was going to say, I don't even have a zipper, so I don't know what you're talking about.
When I get to the door, can I like release the string that I see
Yes.
like trailing into the room? I
Yep.
just stop at the door. I don't go in. I just like undo the thread and let it go.
Yep, you certainly can. So those that you are in the room, again, this looks like you're fairly certain the way this is designed that these are the front doors or a set of doors out of the castle, because this room is set up for a person to be able to hang their cloaks, clean their boots, wash the trail dust off you. There's basins of water nearby on benches that you can sit and do this on. But there's really nothing else in the room other than these creatures that are just hanging around on the ceilings.
Is there windows in the room?
There are, and it's, you're just seeing blackness of the void through the windows.
Okay.
How far up is the ceiling?
A good 30 feet. It's very high ceilings, long chandeliers and chains hanging.
Are they all in the same place?
No,
Could
they're
they all be
scattered
caught
about.
by a fireball?
They're all scattered about. And, they just can just continue to just point and laugh, but that's all they're doing.
I point and laugh at them. Ha ha ha! Look at them. They look stupid on the ceiling, and they can't speak French.
Make me a save
Bonjour.
versus spell.
Oh.
No, I refuse. Save versus spell. Spells or magic staffs. There we are.
Okay, you're going to take it, you're going to reroll it.
I'm checking things. I'll spend a reroll once.
Yep.
Yes, for the hell of it. Do-do-do. Nope, still failure. Failure it is then.
One of the chandeliers directly above you, which did not have one of the gremlins on it, just you hear a snap as the rope holding it to the ceiling breaks and it comes roaring down at you. Make a dex check.
Haha! I narrowly dodged to the side with a high success.
All right. End up still taking 2 points of damage. You avoid it falling directly on it. You roll off to the side, but the crystalline bits and shards are just sprayed everywhere. So you and Darby both actually take 2 points of damage by these crystal shards just tearing through.
See, actually doing
your
this sort of
skin.
this cartwheel off to the side, but as you're sort of upside down, the cloak comes down the rest of the way. Sort of,
Yeah.
The full Fig Jam.
Yeah, so they point and laugh.
Bless you.
What are you doing, Darby? You're still on the ground. You're looking at your boot with the sole just came apart from the stitching, so your toes are showing through.
Well, put it right and I get up.
Okay.
I'll get out of the room.
Okay, make me a save versus spell.
Oh.
Okay.
Success.
All right, you walk out of the room. They boo and hiss as you get out of the room.
And now I'm going there. I'd like to look at the wall here.
Sure. Make me a d6 roll.
That's what I'm suspecting there's a door as well.
Ah, nice. There is something, as a matter of fact, that does not look right about that wall.
Oh.
Slight discoloration in the stones. You can almost trace a perfect rectangle.
Well, there seems to be a door. I try to open it. Look at the edges.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You're able to work it out. And we have a room. All right, I'm assuming you don't walk in, but this is the Red Room. A blood red carpet covers the floor. The walls and ceilings have been painted scarlet. Incense of sulfur and various other scents are wafting through the air. The furniture of the room has all been lacquered red. There's a large man stands in the center of the room. He's got scarlet skin and yellow hair. He wears a reddish gold armor. His shield shines like the sun.
Okay. Oh. Hmm. Is he looking? Is he looking at me?
Actually, give me a second. This is one where they say, look up this other page.
Oh.
That's bad module design, that is.
Yeah, he nods to you as you know, if you look through him in the door. He just gives you a nod, and he's kind of pacing around the room. It looks like, maybe he's looking for something himself. There is a door on the opposite end of the room.
Okay. I'll walk by the wall here,
Okay.
and I'll try to reach the door.
All right. Well, he doesn't stop you. He will try French first. He says, "Oh, you look a bit different. Are you one of the family? You do not have their characteristic chin nor height."
Well, I'm just a visitor.
Visitors. Yes, visitors come here often. They get lost, usually get themselves killed. Be wary. This castle
yeah.
is nothing but a death trap.
Yeah, and who are you?
He actually takes off his helm. This man is a giant, by the way. He's like 7 feet tall. Not literally a giant, but just a very large man. He takes off his helmet. He's got this kind of reddish skin tone, completely bald, no eyebrows either. He gives you a bow, and he says, "I'm Sir Kurt of the Sun Brotherhood, lately in service with Claude Amber."
I met him. Yeah.
In his library, no doubt. Still nose deep in books.
Yeah. Do you know how he happened to have a dog head?
Does this guy? No.
Claude, yeah.
Oh, yes. It's some curse, some manifestation. I know not. I know not.
And I have some friends.
No, well, be they not shy. Come forward, friends of...
Darby, I'm Darby.
Darby. A good name.
Do I hear
What's
this?
Darby's alignment?
He's lawful.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, you guys hear. This guy's got a booming voice.
Yeah, because I'm by the doorway of 45. He's in 43.
Yes.
So I hear all that. I'm like, and I look back into 45 at the chaos going on in there, and I'm like,
Make me a save versus spell, Fig Jam.
Why would I do that?
assuming this is happening as I look back into rooms, so I want to see what happens. Oh no.
Wait, how did I?
What do you carry your stuff in?
I have no idea. I don't really have.
Backpack, sack.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Well, either way, either one of those two pieces of gear, the stitching just comes apart in the bottom, and all your gear that you don't have on your body but are just carrying just spills all over the ground. There's an uproar of laughter from the ceiling as they continue to point down at you and laugh and
I don't
laugh.
think I have
and
anything.
laugh.
I've got necklaces and a staff and a dagger and a spell book.
Well, how do you carry all your money, your coins?
I don't.
You don't. Everyone
I don't
else
carry
does.
that.
All right, so
Why would I
maybe
carry any of that?
maybe pockets on your robe unravel, and all the necklaces and stuff you carry just drop to the ground.
Okay, I see that happen. I kind of poke my head into the room and I look to the big dude. I go, hey, those little annoying things that keep laughing in this room over here, what are they?
Oh, the gremlins. Harmless, harmless. Just let them have their fun or take your
Wait.
leave of them.
Gremlins. Are those fae?
Some people think they might be.
I nod. I go, I'm gonna go get our friends. They're dealing with those gremlins. I'll be right back. I start singing Ave Maria and enact my anti-charm spell that protects me from fae spell-like effects and all that.
Oh, okay. Do you go into the room?
And I just start singing Ave Maria into the room, walking towards Fig Jam. Just
Oh, they boo and they hiss. They throw you the middle finger. They moon you.
I just keep walking unaffected, giving no fucks. I just saw, like, just magically, like an angel, just lift Fig Jam up because it's a 30-foot range around me, so none of us are affected. I scoop up the rest of the party. I'm like, oh, I'm just still singing. I'm not breaking character at all. And I'm just ushering us all out of the room. And I just throw up 2 middle fingers on the way up behind me at the gremlins as we walk out. Just
Are there like little bluebirds and cardinals that fly around his head?
Yes, yeah, they flew in through the window. The one naked cat came back in and is like curled up on my shoulder sleeping. And as soon as I stop, they all fuck off. They're like, whatever, we're done here.
There's lots of boos and hisses as you leave.
Wow.
Close the door behind me, and I'm like, those are fae, obviously, because I didn't get blown up. So let's go in this room.
How did you do that?
I picked up some tricks when I wanted to become a bard in another life, and it didn't work out.
Okay.
But I still know how to sing.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
When we leveled up, I got a couple of options, and one of them was I took some bard features
So
back at level 4 or whatever.
this giant of a man, red of skin, shorn of hair, is talking to Darby. He actually goes down to one knee, so you're more of a level Darby. How long have you been here, my diminutive friend? This is a very dangerous place.
Yeah, but when we sleep, time is kind of suspended, and we've been here a while. I learned French.
Oui.
J'ai appris le français.
Oh, well, he will speak to you in French. Ah! So, are you on a quest for one of the Ambers? For Claude himself, or are you simply looking to find a way out?
Yes.
I would be careful with that door, my friend. There's noxious fumes in that room.
Oh.
Pointing to the door you're trying to slide by to, Darby.
Okay.
The door is open. If you have a fine constitution, you can hold your breath. It's the black room. Everything in there is black. I do understand that there is concealed in that room a tunnel of sorts to the dungeons below. A frightful place.
Hey, you know all the people that live here, right?
I know some of them. Claude is the most stable of the Amber family. We once were part of a party that slew several Efreet, which I am honor-bound to destroy. None of you are Efreet, are you? He looks very closely at each one of you.
Not at all.
He's very suspicious of Radnar, who, as he reaches out to touch, is actually 5 feet away from where he's touching. That seems like an Efreet talent.
So I put my hands over Galen's ears, and I'm like, what are your thoughts on the princess?
Which one?
Catherine?
That must have been one of the original line of Amber from quite some time ago. I believe I remember hearing about that. There was an assassination, a coronation, and lots of death.
move your hands away. I'm not moving anything.
I just didn't want her to hear.
I believe
Okay.
she's died long, long ago. A cruel witch of a woman.
Oh,
Horrible
Why?
horrible taste in dress. Her mannerisms were fitting of a cow. Galen, roll me a D100.
so did you guys date?
Oh, you're
It sounds
fine.
like you
You're
dated.
fine. I merely jest to the Amberites. They're all of fine figures. I'm sure she was a splendid vision of womanhood. I sometimes, my little jests, you see. I'm a rather lonely man. There's not many to talk to here. I'm
So
sorry.
you like jokes?
Yes, entertainment.
I pull out the jester stick and I give it to him.
Ah,
I turn it so the funny face is facing him.
he looks at it. He says, "What became of the fine jester?"
He wasn't very fine when we met him. I would not recommend being his friend anymore.
He was a jovial man, a bit stunted in growth and mishappen, but he was a jovial man. He had only malice against certain Amberites. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I wasn't here.
What's your alignment?
I showed up.
What's your
I
alignment?
am. What am I? I'm neutral.
Okay. I see. Then how did you come upon his wand?
Well, I found his body and I found the wand and I liked it. And
me
he
a-
didn't need it in death, so I took it.
Make me a wisdom check.
But I'm telling the truth.
I know. Make me a wisdom check.
Which one does
Because
this?
your party told you what happened. Oh, you're fine.
Crit!
Oh, such unfortunate. I understood from the fortune teller that there were at least one, if not two other parties about. 10 people, she said, roam these halls. Perhaps I was one of them. I declined to take a card. A warrior need not know his fortune.
Do you want one now? And I pull out the deck.
How did you get these cards?
Well, there was an old woman, and she,
He went away.
I don't want to talk about it. It's not a pleasant subject.
And why do they
Just know
smell
that
of the bowels of hell?
I don't want to talk about it. All right. Just know that she's fine. Maybe a little scarred, but fine.
He said
She-
vowels.
Ah, well,
So,
I am in
pick a
search of a
card now?
book or a scroll myself. I'm afraid my benefactor could not know for sure. He's forgotten over time what form this literature took. But a book or a scroll, a fine ivory paper, gold, gilding, red ink. Have you run across such a thing?
have we? No.
Doesn't sound
Not
familiar.
yet. I will keep an eye out for it. But
Yes.
if I
Unless we saw it
find
in the
this
library.
trinket, if I find this trinket of yours, what's in it for me?
Why, the sure knowledge that you have benefited a good man in his quest.
Will you leave this place when you get that book?
I am unfortunately unable to leave this place as the curse affects all within.
So how do I break the curse? You seem like a nice guy. It'd suck for you to be stuck here.
Well, I'm blessed with eternal life, you see, so it has been rather difficult. He sends me on these quests, I think, just to keep me from boredom and madness. I have no idea how to break the curse. I tried to brave the mists by going through yonder doors, and he points down into 45. The choking, disgusting vapors. I couldn't take more than a few feet into it. I get very disoriented, and I always came back to the steps. Oh, the vapors in that room, though, are not nearly as bad. If you can hold your breath, you should be fine.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
So we'll look for this book in our travels through here. Are you just confined to this room, or can you come through the castle?
Oh, I will wander at will. There are certain places I've yet to be able to get past. I admit to it being rather unchallenging to behead the Green Man, so I've yet to meet that challenge.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm not good at the sword stuff, so I usually, stay away from that. How about you come with us? We can maybe tackle some challenges together. You could experience the rooms you haven't gotten to. Maybe we'll figure some stuff out and find your book along the way. You look like you'd be helpful.
Well, the company would be good. It's been a long time since I've been able to talk to those other than Claude, or at least many of them are quite insane, and I've had to defend myself many times. Yes, I think this would be very interesting.
We're only a little bit insane, so.
Well,
Is everyone here?
Sometimes, and he kind of looks around, I have wandered into various personages that seem just fine, and then in the middle of conversations they go berserk and they attack. If you come across such.
Nope.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I know
Anything
not
to
why.
look out for?
They seem fine. They seem like very, very good fellows. Then suddenly they're attacking. I don't understand.
Oh,
I swivel to Redmore.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I got us a new friend.
Nice, good job.
Okay, not to metagame. Is this a door right here?
It is a door.
or is
Yes.
that-
No, it is a door.
Okay, it is a door.
Yeah, he's saying that if you go through that door, though, there's noxious gas in that room.
Oh,
And to be
so-
careful.
What about this door?
Oh,
then.
that is the door I was talking about. Sorry.
Oh, I meant south.
No,
is
that's
that just
a
a-
window. It's a window.
Okay. Cool. Is that a void when I look out at?
Absolutely.
Okay.
While that conversation was all going on,
Sure.
I was going to take the 10 minutes just to refocus and see if this person is actually one of those amber things, but just painted differently. and
Well,
not
he is not.
understanding.
He is not a creation, but he is not a mortal or a human either. There is a lot of energies about him that make him seem like he is tied to the elements, fire.
Oh, okay.
So if he's not a full elemental of some sort, he's at least got some of that blood in him. And if you're looking into this room over here as well, this whole room is just full of chaotic energies.
45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of random, nothing really focused.
Well, I will be going up to everybody and like, this guy, he's like fiery and elemental, not quite an elemental. Quietly. You know, hopefully he doesn't overhear me, but if he does, what you gonna do?
Mhm.
So there we go.
So you mean we have
Goes.
4 people who can cast Fireball now?
Maybe so.
I mean, if everybody ate loads of beans and we had some sort of tinder ready to strike, everybody could cast a version of Fireball.
Could we set up like a baton relay line where like we all line up and I cast Fireball the next turn, they take the wand and from me and cast Fireball the next turn, is that a thing?
There's nothing that says you can't do that.
Fireball relay, next boss fight,
I'm
let's
thinking-
go.
All we
They're also
really
going
have
to try
to
and
do
do
is
the
just
peasant cannon.
blast.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Just remember, if the enemies do the same thing to you, you're the one who thought it up. Just saying.
It's just a relay line of Fireball wands. Alright, where haven't we gone yet? There's the
Anywhere.
darkness in the
Different way.
dungeon.
Yeah.
So, as you...
We
Uh,
think
North
that
Wing.
there might be important things in the dungeon too. That could also be where like the gate is, and not to mention other stuff. We just don't know how to get to the dungeon. But he just said that
let's-
there was a way to the dungeon.
He knows about recent stuff here. I asked him about the whereabouts of the 4 items. The
I have
yeah.
not come across such items.
You've not heard of an enchanted sword or a viper circled mirror or ring of some sort?
Perhaps in tales that my charge has told me, but I've not seen them, no.
What about a time traveling potion?
Time traveling potion. Oh, that's an
A
interesting
time
one.
traveling potion.
No, I've not heard of such things.
Well, we are on a quest to find those while here, and you will be able to see such magnificent things since you now have the privilege of traveling with the Karakamikos Exploration Guild.
I have no idea where that is, but it sounds charming, fascinating even. What is the problem with your friend? He just does not seem to be in the place that he should be.
Oh, he's fine. It's birth defect. Don't question him about it. He's really sensitive.
I see. I suppose I've heard of worse, considering the company I've kept here.
Yeah.
You are not completely insane, right?
Am I?
Not completely, no.
Relatively speaking,
I mean, do I look like somebody who'd be insane to you?
Well, you smell of the bowels of hell, and you're not...
I told you, let's not talk about that.
I think we're gonna have to talk about it.
So, what is the first leg of our adventure? And as he does this, you're kind of not really noticing because he's got this, this very bright, full plate, gilded red armor on. He kind of slings something off of his back, which ends up being it's a box held with a chain, and he drops on the floor in front of you as he kind of just unkinks his shoulders, and the box kind of sloshes on the ground, and it burns the carpet that it lays on.
Well, what's in the box?
My wealth! Molten gold!
Oh. Oh. Cool.
No, it's quite hot. Molten, I said.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Hot.
We lost Big Jam.
He thought he was safe from the puns.
Yes, he did.
He thought this was his day off.
So, where will this adventure lead us? I've scavenged this wing for I know not how many days. Time here seems to run well together. This wing, the last wing, I do not like the forest overly much.
Just a quick question. How did you get in here?
I was summoned.
No, I mean this room.
This room? By the
Yes.
hidden door outside. I just found it.
You found the hidden door. Are you good at finding hidden doors?
Well, it was fairly obvious once you knew how to look. I mean, you found it, right?
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I assume we did. I don't know.
Well, your little friend here did.
All right.
Gives
No, it's just
Darby
you
an
said you
attaboy.
couldn't get past the choppy off head thing.
Yes.
So I was just like checking that, you couldn't walk through walls or anything for us.
Oh, no.
you know.
I did stick my head into this other room here. I didn't. The
Right,
gases were a bit distracting. There is something in the room there. A trapdoor beneath the carpet, I believe.
Are the gases explosive?
They did not ignite upon my entry, so I would think not.
Are you-
Yeah, he is pretty hot.
Yeah, he radiates heat.
I was just going to check. All right. Well,
So we have two choices. Either we go down or
I mean,
north
we've
of
got
the park.
Yep, there's that
we've
door
got
right there.
many choices because we haven't really investigated the stuff on the left west wing. Maybe
Yeah, we saw
Move
like
that.
half the west wing and
Yep.
the
Yeah.
north wing.
we opened a door and saw a sleeping person, but didn't really do anything in that room. And yeah, we got to the south
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. So there's all kinds of
Yeah.
places.
we just
I mean-
randomly cast fireball on rooms.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'd also quite like to get Princess Catherine's opinion on the dead skeleton room throne thing. I think that might be her. She might be dead there. Maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, she's avoiding answering questions about that, Galen, so she's not coming forward.
That's all right. I figured if Galen's in control, pretty much nothing from Catherine's coming through. So
Yeah.
unless the GM wants to say, "Oh, you forget the sun idea."
Oh, I
Alright.
thought of the exciting thing, and we never used Marco Polo. Never mind. Maybe she's learned all of this exciting stuff that we shouldn't want her to know.
So where to next?
We should finish the west wing, maybe.
Yeah.
So you want to go open up the west wing.
You want to
Yeah,
go
we
back
were
through the
already-
garden
yeah.
into the other wing, so you don't want to open this door.
I think maybe we could come back and check out the dungeon, the basement, or whatever it is. But
Yeah, there might be an alternate way in that isn't quite so.
yeah, there's a couple of things we
Oh,
missed
I
on the
think we should at
west
least hold
wing.
our breath and open the damn door and have a look to see what's going on.
He said it was dark in there, right? It was like all black.
We called it the Black Room.
So
Well,
I'm
we've got-
assuming we should
we
get
got
light.
We've got amulets of continual light
Right.
still. We've got all
Did
of
you-
those now.
Oh, you did recharge those?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We had a month, so I just
Okay.
zapped them all back up again. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, if we want to just take a peek in there first,
Yep.
but he said there was noxious gas, so
Which breath? I open
We
the
wanna
door.
send-
After holding my breath, I open the door.
Darby and Radnor in.
Yeah.
They have good con, right?
Oh, I wonder if it's
Let's
poisonous.
go.
I feel particularly good against poison after
We're
that.
coming,
fight.
Radar?
Yeah, if you want to go, that's fine.
All right, so who opens the door and who is standing near the door?
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I say I hold my breath and open the door.
Okay. Okay. In which case, in fact, it does open up into a black room. Ebony paint covers the walls, ceilings, floor. There's a sable carpet on the floor as well. There is fumes in this room like there were in others, but you're holding your breath. You have no idea what what the smell is. All the furniture in the room is lacquered black as well. There's a black carpet on the floor. And as you open the door,
Yep. You start coughing.
the Sun Brother kind of points at the carpet, where you do see like there's a ripple, a fold in the carpet. He's holding his breath too, so he doesn't say anything. He just points.
Okay. Is it going to be revealed on the map, or is that represented in the blackness?
I will go ahead and reveal it. Although, actually, is someone going to go into the room and pull back the carpet?
I am going to go do that.
Well,
yes.
I have a 10-foot pole.
I don't care.
Okay.
Make me a con check.
Ooh, do I have a con? Does she have a con? Ah, barely. I barely have con.
Okay. You are holding your breath, though. You're going to take the fail.
Oh, I'm not taking the fast.
Okay. So you hold your breath. You go into the room. You move the carpet aside. Yes, in fact, there is a trap door. You open it and look down, and there's a passageway below that goes to a door. That's what you can see.
Okay.
Door's closed. The passageway is dark.
I'm
And
gonna
about that
come-
time, you're unable to hold your breath. Make me a save versus poison.
Oh, wait. Just want to check something.
+4.
Yeah. +4 to poison save.
Mhm.
Yep. So I'll just roll and see if I care. This effectively gives me a 6.
You're
I don't
good.
care.
So
I
you
will get out of the room
you do take a lungful in before you're able to get out of the room. Close the door. So your head swims a little bit. There was a very cloying, sweet, moldy smell to the air. But you seem to be fine.
Okay. I also checked all there. If you've got a spare coin there, Big Jam, I want to throw the coin.
Take a locket.
Yeah, no, I want to throw the coin down into the
Oh,
there
all
where I
right,
sort of
okay.
lights that area
Sure.
up so we can see what's
Okay.
going on down there.
Okay. So if you do that, if you just do that quickly, you move the carpet aside so everybody can see down.
I'll
there.
leave the carpet open.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's,
going to go back.
yeah, that's what I mean. You light it up, and there is, it's a hallway leading up to a door, and that's just what you see.
Ooh, there you go.
Mm.
Oh,
Well, we can go down this.
we see 7
Blackness.
squares along and 3 squares down.
Right. So you have to kind of close the doors between this, which kind of blocks off the smell. But so yeah, what are you doing? I assume that you're going to talk about it with the door closed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing?
Kitty.
Don't fireball the kitty.
Did the dude follow us?
He was like standing behind at the doorway when Galen went in and pointed out on the floor where the trap door was.
Wait, so did we all go down?
No, just
Or-
Galen.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one that actually went into the room, and now this
Okay.
just so we can see. Oh look, yeah, that's nice and easy to see. Is there any obvious sign of what caused the odors?
Oh, there's incense burning in the room.
Okay.
Put it out. Oh well, we can't see that. You saw that. You went in.
Yeah, I can describe the odor stuff.
Put it out.
Actually, what I might be get some cloths, dip them in water, and use that to douse it, hold.
Sure.
closed.
Yeah. Just make a smoke mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you all want to go in and do that? That's perfectly fine if you want to do that.
Well, I'll do that at least because I've proposed it. So.
Okay.
How many incense sticks are there burning?
There's several burning through the room. If anybody tries to snuff it out, it'll go out and then it immediately relights in a puff of fire and then just starts smoking again.
Is it
I
like
want to do an actual mask around it with the soap.
is the stick
cloth.
itself like removable? Can I like it'll still burn, but can I remove it?
You can actually take the little smoke pot that it's coming out of, or you can take out the incense. Yeah, either one.
Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid.
You do your thing
We haven't
first,
stopped you
Alfred.
so
Yeah.
far this evening.
Yep.
All right,
I know,
I'm
I
gonna.
just thought of how to deal with it. Don't mind. But you go first.
I think I'm gonna. I kind of want to take all the incense and I want to throw it into the room with the gremlins.
Nice.
I kind
I
of
was
want to
gonna-
do that.
I was going to throw it the other direction to the guy with the
Um,
thing, but that is great.
So that
I was
works.
just going to throw it in the bag of
Yeah,
devour.
I'm
You,
just
you
gonna
said-
like
Oh,
wrap
that's
a
well.
cloth around my face. I'm gonna mask up, and I'm just grab it all, hold it behind me as I go, so it's downwind from me. And I'm just
You know,
quickly
Richard,
running
right?
all of them in, and I yeet them into the middle of 45, and I'm just like, "Smoke you!" And I slam the door shut, and I go back.
All right. When you go back, the incense pots are there again, and there's smoking incense coming out of them.
I blink. I walk back to 45, and I look in there.
They're still getting smoked out.
Okay. Is it the actual, is it stick that he removed or the pot?
The pot and the incense are just back. They just appear.
Okay. Oh, that's not going to work then, no matter what we try. It's just going to.
I do a second round to smoke the room out more. I just throw those in too. I'm like, ah!
As you close the door, we surrender!
You should have surrendered before!
All right. You guys all drop into that tunnel then?
I was just going to open the door to the green room and just say, hey,
Hi.
we made it past you. Do you remember? We chopped your head off. Do you not remember that?
No, we didn't.
Shush.
He turns around, just waves at you. He's like, "Oh, good job! You figured it out."
Well, there we go.
So are we going down? Or are you abandoning this swing for the other way?
Yeah.
I'm going to go and pick up my coin, if nothing else.
Yep.
If I can get down there and get back up again.
There's a small ladder. It's maybe like 10 feet down, and then the door itself is a nicely kept wooden door that's not locked. If you push it open, you do have a very interesting room out before you, though. It's a large square grid that's been painted on the floor in the middle of this room. It's basically 5 10 by 10 squares long and wide, total 25 squares. There's a huge capital letter painted in the middle of each square. There's a door on the opposite end. See if I can reveal that a little bit. There we go.
This is really into trouble in that they should not be English.
Yep.
Or maybe they're whatever we looking at.
Although technically they could be French if we are literally going with French.
I mean,
Yeah,
Although you expect some accent service.
And the
none of them
letters.
spell fig jam, so...
I think let's go down so that we're here.
Yeah, and the letters, they're the same.
I think since we distract us with the letters, we'll go down.
Go N or rare.
In the Roman alphabet. I
mean, they're the same all the way along.
Jesus
I'm wondering if
says,
we need to step on like a certain pattern.
Yeah,
would
but
think
we've
so.
got no idea what the pattern is, and we can't.
Wait a minute.
Your 10-foot pole. Try poking one of the tiles
See
there.
if it makes a hole.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, just see if it sort of sinks down or anything. If there's anything out of that.
Yeah,
amazing.
if you use your pole to just kind of push down on one of the squares, nothing happens.
Does the tile actually sink, or does it just?
Nope, doesn't do anything. Just hits the top of the tile.
Okay. I'll try it. I'll step onto the H.
Okay, so you step onto this H, and all right. So there is a sense of like static in the air, kind of like that sense you get right before a lightning storm or a lightning strike.
Jump back.
Okay.
Does it dissipate the feeling, or was Galen the only one who felt it?
Actually, so you step back. Make me a save versus spell, Galen.
All right, this I might spend some things on. Yeah, I'll spend at least one.
Okay. Okay.
Even better.
Yeah. Well, nothing appears to happen.
Yeah, failure. It's failure.
Right, but do we feel the static charge as well?
Yeah,
or is it
you
just
feel it
Galen?
in the whole room if you're standing like just inside the room but not standing onto the letters. As soon as he stepped off of it, it kind of dissipates after a few moments.
So I mean, we can just try all of the 5 letters and see which one does not build a charge
So you
on
do.
the first row. So yeah,
Okay, which letter do
Try
you
that.
step on?
all of them.
Okay,
One
which
at a
one
time.
do you,
Which one
which
do
one do you
start
step
at the
on
top.
first?
I start at the top.
The
N.
N,
Yeah, I'm
and then
trying
you go
to
down the road.
No. I step on the N. Do we
Right.
feel the static
Yes.
charge build up? I
Absolutely.
back off of the N.
Make a
I
save
step on the
versus
E.
spell.
Do we feel
Make a save versus
all right,
spell.
that is my plan.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Save versus spell. Where are we? Save versus spell. Blam. Success.
Okay.
Nice.
Correct.
All right. So then you re-step on the E, and then you jump off.
Yeah.
Maybe
If
save
there's
versus
a
spell.
If there's the build up.
All right, but do we feel the static charge
Yes,
on
each time on each letter that you step on.
All right.
But if you do this for
So far.
each of these, you need to make 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4
Sure.
more save versus spells.
No, I don't.
2 more.
Unless
Well,
you
the
stop
E, the
after
O-
the E.
Right,
E,
no,
the
I
O-
do. I step on the N and then I back off the N. Then I step on the E. And I
Right.
back off
Each
the
time
E.
you back off,
Right, but the
you
H
miss.
has already been done.
Okay,
So I just
so-
need to do the
sure.
O and the G.
Sure.
Yeah.
So 3 more save versus spells.
No, 2.
Oh, you rolled 2.
I've done
are
two.
you
You've
taking
done
that-
2.
Are you taking that
I
failure?
take the failure. Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
take the
care about
failure. You don't have to roll anymore after you take the failure then. But each of the letters do that. Like you get the static kind of build up in the air.
While they're doing
that. All
that,
right, okay. Yeah.
C's been kind of reading the letters.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just points out to the party, hey guys, these spell the same words across and up and down.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, yeah, they spell the same exact thing. The only thing that's,
Unique.
is the middle.
Z.
We could just run across the middle going, huzzah! I'm going to run across the middle and scream huzzah and see what happens.
So
Okay.
you do? So
Yeah.
as you run across the H again, you get this electrical, premonition in the air, which just builds until you get to the very end, and then there is the sound of like a lightning crack, and then the static dissolves. You've made it across Radnar, but you are struck blind.
Hmm.
Oh, great.
No casting anymore.
Or attacking at all.
Oh, you can attack when you're blind. It's a -4, but you can attack. when
No, the thing
Oh, that's
says
true.
you cannot
Yeah, you
cast at all.
cannot,
You
yeah.
cannot attack at all.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so everything has just gone black for you, Radnar.
Well, I guess can
Don't
you come
do
back?
that, what I just did. Don't do that.
Alright.
You ran? You ran through the letters?
I ran through
Yeah.
the letters and screamed, "Huzzah!"
Yes,
as I-
as he
Ah,
ran.
Okay.
He ran so far away.
All right, so
Now my hair looks like that dude from the Flock of Seagulls.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, since
Wow.
you're struck blind, as soon as you get off that last H, you kind of run into the wall and door, and you're like splat, and you're kind of feeling around.
Mm.
You're on the other side, right?
Yep.
Your cleric has a few spells that can help with this the next
I
time you rest.
Looking, but I'm not seeing anything that would help.
no pure blindness.
Yeah, well,
Can you
there's
come back?
remove
What if you come
curse.
back the same way, saying huzzah
Oh,
backwards?
if remove curse can do it, then yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
I'll hold the wand of trap detection.
Yeah, the whole room is a trap.
You have detected a
Oh,
trap. Well done.
Okay. Well, Bill, Ranard, the whole room is a trap.
Can I try to disable the trap?
I believe
It's
you.
magical, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, you take the time to see if it actually is a mechanical. It's not a mechanical trap. It is a magical trap.
So, can you walk backwards across here, saying huzzah backwards, which I guess is still huzzah, and see if it reverses the effect? We'll
Hey.
like direct you slightly, so you don't accidentally step on the wrong letter.
Hey, can I see again? Did he do the remove curse thing?
He doesn't have it yet. He's gonna have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
So
No, can you not do that thing?
It's something that we found.
you want to try and go back across, Radnar?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, like no. No.
You don't want to be twice as blind.
You know what?
Well, like-
He ran through the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step on the H in the middle.
Okay. And then,
Does anything happen?
if you're still standing on it, no. It's just got that electrical buildup happening.
Okay. I'm gonna move to the A.
Okay. It gets a little stronger.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I just stand there for a minute and I'm like,
Okay.
well,
The
it seems
buildup
to still
around-
be building up.
Yeah, and it's starting to spark, like little electrical sparks between your feet and ankles. It's starting to get a little warm down there.
Oh, like the longer I stand on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna move back across to the beginning, like
Okay.
the H
Make
and then
me a
back.
save versus spell.
You got it. All right, wrong window. Okay, save for spell. Boop, boop, boop.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
And as soon as you stop, you're off of all the letters. The electrical discharge kind of dies down. What are you doing over there, Radnar, in your blindness?
I'm not doing shit. I'm just kind of sitting there going, I'm just going to stay here, guys. Hold, you know. We know when
bye.
to get this out. Sorry.
And then I close the door and I shh, everybody.
We'll end here in a few minutes since we started about 10 late. But does anybody else want to try anything?
Trying to figure out what's.
I mean, we have no idea what word we're trying to spell out on there, so I don't know that is a good idea. And Radnor has proved to us what running across the floor does to us, so, you know,
Nothing good.
Nothing
the only thing to do is to entice Radnor back over this side. Really. The food is on this side, Radnor.
That's not fair, man.
I don't know what else to say, sorry.
Anyone?
Is that 46? Not
No,
there.
no,
that's
that's
the
the
name of the
room
room.
number. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room on the walls, the ceiling?
No, it's just it's made of stone. It's 10 foot 8-foot ceilings, and the letters are written down. So like you have to, if you're walking anyway, you got to pass through the letters to get to the other side. There is no like gully between the numbers and the walls. They go right up to the wall.
Is the big guy with us?
Yes.
Did he follow us down?
Yep.
What's he think?
Just shrugs.
Do you have a fly spell? Maybe fake gem?
No, I can't cast fly. That's not one of the ones I've learned. I am looking at the letters, and I can see that you can spell "go here" across. If you go, somebody wants to try something.
Oh my
I don't
god.
Do it.
Oh my god. You say that, and I immediately go on to the G at the bottom, and I
Okay.
follow go here.
You do go here. Okay.
Yeah. I just do it.
Okay, so when you exit, make me a save versus spell.
Here's where I go blind, boys. Y'all better carry me.
Yeah, I mean, you got across. You're fine.
Kinda. I make it across. I'm like, I look around for a minute. I
And
look
you
down.
see.
Yeah, I'm good. This is safe, guys. Go this way.
Shit.
Nice.
Randall didn't actually didn't get a save at all.
Correct. He did not.
Yeah.
I think we deserve a save there, honestly.
I'll try the path.
You're going to use the same path?
Yeah.
Okay, make me a save versus spell when you get off the other end. Yeah, you're fine.
Yes.
You're fine. Yeah. Maybe you found the safe way.
I give Darby a high five when he makes it over. I go to give Radnar a high five. I realize he doesn't put his hand up, and I'm just like, and I grab his hand and I make him high five me. Yeah, we did it.
All right, so Galen, you're the only one left on the other side. You know what? The big guy is going to
No, I
try
haven't
and...
gone
Oh, you
across.
haven't either. Well, the big guy is going to
No.
try and do the same thing. He's going to go across.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he makes it through just
he will
fine.
be. Yeah, okay. Now I've already failed it once, so do
Yep.
I need to bother
Nope.
making a roll?
You make it across
Okay.
just fine.
Right. There was also Sphinx Jam, but it's up in first.
Well, thank you, guinea pigs. Go here as well.
Okay. And you did get one fail that you took?
I did fail.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you make it across just fine. And we'll go ahead and we'll end the session there then with everybody on the other side.
Crowding it out.
Yep. Those of you that that failed one of those saves, just write on your character sheet somewhere lunacy.
Hey, lunacy.
Yes.
When do we know this?
But that
Yeah,
makes
was a-
my plus
no,
4
did
from
I
the
get-
floodgate.
Yeah. Now, did I get lunacy or did Catherine get lunacy?
That's a good question. We'll find
And if
out.
Catherine got lunacy,
We will
would
find
know
out.
this?
This is going to be so much fun. All right, so guys, we'll end it there for the night. You went through several rooms tonight. Hey, that's a record. That is a record for this crew. Bill, what you got going on for the Frog Gods? Anything?
Taking a week off from it because everybody's either at Gen Con or, like Bill Webb was having a thing. So nothing right now, but I'm still running 5e version of Tunnels of Terror and Swords and Wizardry version of Lost City Baracus. And, we have space in both of them, so show up.
Nice. Jameis, anything going on? Anything on the social medias?
I know, I'm actually getting some more movies now to review. And tomorrow I get to go see Shang-Chi, for example. So
Oh, nice.
let's just put those up. I'll
Yeah.
put my thing in the thing because I know like what doesn't like me.
Yeah, not a problem. Dion, what do you got going on?
I got a lot going on, Bert. Let's see. We'll go down the line. Starting on Fridays, I'm here. You already made it. I'm proud of all of you. Saturdays, Fulsham Art's channel, Fulsham_art. I will be in a Happiest Apocalypse on Earth. We are doing session 2. Basically, it's like Eldritch Horror meets Disney World, and it's pretty awesome. First session, I got a blood demon stoned out of his mind, and he had a midlife crisis because of it.
Nice.
And let's see, Sunday this week, you're gonna catch me on the Grouch Couch as an NPC for their Drunks and Dragons campaign. So come see me be Fran the Cloud Giant, and I'll be smoking a hookah. And Monday is nothing this week. Tuesday is Bert. Wednesday is my free night. Thursday is my free night. Yeah. And then after that, I'm taking a week off from everything and I'm going to California.
Nice. Nice indeed. Richard!
Hey, Americans! Are you a junior in your family? Then chances are that your mum has known out your name during sex. Isn't that a great thought? If you need some sort of brain bleach to cleanse your mind there, well, why not come watch me play video games here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time.
Head off. Air, no vowels.
Limited time offer, no vowels.
Oh,
Indeed.
oh,
I'm
that's-
actually a junior, so
That's just sad. That's just sad.
I was almost a junior.
Oh, there you go.
This close.
Jeff, what you got going on?
Yeah, still trying to find the time to put those Blood Bowl minis, glue them, and well, maybe paint them eventually, but nothing much, nothing more. I played in Bill's game, the Lost City of Baraka, so I missed last session.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a really nice mega dungeon.
it's
I
fun.
do like it. So if you found us, you know where we are, twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder. We stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So coming up this Sunday, we've got some Gamma World 2nd Edition. Next Tuesday is 1st Edition Dungeons & Dragons. Friday is more BX. Coming up next month, we're going to have our usual Halloween special. I don't know who the cast of characters are yet. We'll probably play in either our Ghost Be Gone or other universes that we've traditionally done on Halloween. So look forward to that. Guys, have a great night. Thank you for watching.
What happened to the videos?
Good night, everyone.
It's just
Night.
Dion everywhere. That's what's happened to it. It's just Dion time. Night, guys.